Mind your metal. You all sound like you're going to kill each other.
I at least want to throw a few of them in the hold.
Korik, you know that they just need to be able to get some moonflower medicines.
Yes, but they want to kill me and my brother the king for it.
Okay, we just need to get them to understand that the lower dose that I have of the moonflower petal will be good enough for them. They're just so desperate because the supply is low. Oh, things were so much simpler when we were in the wild, bringing things to people and helping to save them.
Mind your metal. Hi everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mary.
And we're Book Buds! And today Mary is going to discuss Brigid Kemmerer's latest novel, Defend the Dawn. Mm-hmm. How was this?
I loved it. This is a sequel to her first book, Defy the Night. I really enjoyed the story. The first book I enjoyed. I tore right through it. I read it in like a day and a half. I did pretty much the same with this one. It's a nice story. It's just an easy, quick fantasy read. The first story was about these two individuals who don't know each other, and they're wearing masks in the wood, and they're trying to sneak moonflower medicine to all the people in the village because people within the kingdom are kind of hoarding it and taking it excessively, but everyone needs it to survive. Okay.
I love that you said in the wood.
I mean, it was really cute. They were out in the forest, you know? Yeah.
So whimsical.
It was very whimsical. I did enjoy that portion of the story. And you didn't know who the masked person was that was helping her out and whatever. So I don't want to spoil that exactly. So if you haven't read the first book, maybe go read that. So second book, what's happening now is we do know who the players are. And they still are in this crisis. There was like this big revolution in the last book where people were kind of like challenging the kingdom, and there was going to be this massive battle for the medicine and whatnot. And they're now trying to solve things, trying to bring their community back together. Not going so well. And all of a sudden somebody shows up from another neighboring community. And we didn't know anything about the other lands in the first book. There was not much discussion about them, but here a whole another land that's kind of like too far away and too hazardous to travel by sea to get there. This boat has shown up, and they decide, you know what, we have to get on this boat and go on this journey to try and figure out if we can get some of this moonflower from these people because they have an abundance of it. So the bulk of this story takes place on the ship, where we have these characters that may not be so truthful about who they are. We are rightfully guarded around them, but there's some tension within the people that went on the ship. Some people are feeling like, well, we should trust them, and other people are like, trust no one. And so some interesting things develop on the ship. But what happened was we were left with like a massive cliffhanger at the end. That threw a wrench in everything since the first book. So I was like, oh my God, now when I finished the first book, I really wanted to read this one, and I was looking forward to it coming out, and I was really happy it was here. But when I finished this book, I was like thinking, God, I hate that I read this because I should have waited for the third book. I so desperately need the third book now because it was a massive wrench that she just threw in the story. And I need to know where it goes. So yeah.
Any magical sea creatures?
No, it's really not a lot of magical stuff. You know, it's like it's just a kingdom, and there's this medicine that has some magical question about it, but there's not too many magical elements really. Yeah. All right. It would be cute if there were magical sea creatures, but I can't think of a one.
Is there like romance in this?
Yes, it's it's like a YA type romance because you have your prince and your king are like 17, 18 when they take over the throne because their parents were brutally killed and they just had to take on the duties. And so all the characters are within the ages of like 18 to 20 or something like that. So
they're raring to go.
They are raring to go. Absolutely. And miscommunicating all over the place.
Of course. That's what they do.
But I loved it. It was a fun read. It was a light read. It was a happy read for me. So
how many stars?
You know, I give these things 5 stars, but I was thinking about it, like, how could I rate this? I think the way I should rate things is like, I liked it, I loved it, or oh my God, it was super amazing. So I loved it. I loved it.
All right, 3 stars. that's pretty much what she just said.
Interprets that. Is that what I said? I don't know. I loved it. It made me very happy.
But what was the top? Oh my God, it was amazing.
So amazing. Yeah.
That's 5 stars.
And that's not this. Yeah. No, that's I understand. So that's how I felt. I was very happy with the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody else out there read it yet? I mean, this just came out. I immediately got it and had to read it right away. Let us know what you thought of it.
Mind your metal. And if you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel, Book Buds!
Did you read this book? Let's chat about it.
So if you say, yeah, they act like they want to kill me and my brother the king for some of that moonflower shit.
Can I say exactly that?
If you want. Really bringing medicine to everyone. It was so much simpler.
Mind your metal.
I love you, Corey.
Did you like that?
Yes.
In the wood. That's what people say.
I
That's
said it right.
Yeah, in the wood. It's like a fairy tale thing.
Yeah.
In the wood. Yes, absolutely. I think it's in like.
I don't even think I said it that way.
No, in the wood.
I didn't say
Which
in the woods.
You did not say in the woods. You said in the wood.
I said in the wood. All right. I'm so whimsical without even knowing
It was great. It like brought me back to like childhood fairy tales.
So glad I could do that for you. In the wood.
Mind your metal.